Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the My Stock Journey channel. So today I'm gonna just go over quickly a little strategy that I'm using. I'm not gonna go into super depth about the strategy or how it works, just because that's not really the main focus of this video. There's other videos who could explain it better than I can. So I've been using recently a strategy called the wheel strategy. Now, I've been doing this for about 3 weeks now, just to try to slowly build up my portfolio in other ways. And, you know, I saw one of my favorite YouTubers on here, Benji. He made a video about it. And I was like, oh yeah, I've been doing it. So, I mean, hey, why not, you know, make a little video about it so anyone who doesn't maybe subscribe to him can also have access to the fact that I'm doing it and, like, it's a popular strategy out there, right? If you do want to learn the wheel strategy, like, super in-depth, I would definitely go check out Options Alpha. Type in Options Alpha, covered calls, stuff like that, and it'll pop up and it'll super duper go into super depth. I just don't have, I don't want to go into it for 30 minutes, you know, like when it's already, the information's already there, it's no problem. So I've been doing that. Yeah, this is coming up on my 3rd week of doing it. I think my first 2 weeks I made like $50 a week or something like that. And this one's looking like I'm going to make a little more, but so I'll come over to Robinhood and I'll kind of show you guys the current deal that I'm going on right now. So before I continue, if you don't know what the wheel strategy is, I would definitely go check out that Options Alpha video so you understand what I'm talking about here, just because I don't want to leave anyone confused. So right now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel or following my channel, you do know that I only had 35 shares of Bank of America. I actually went up. I bought a few more because I did want to do some covered calls. I wasn't really feeling the sell options, to be honest, just because I was like, Bank of America's been going weird. I'd rather just own these shares because I'm going to get these shares eventually. Like, I'm going to have 100 shares of Bank of America at some point. So I might as well just buy them now. If it goes up, perfect. If not, okay, it's okay. So I had these 100 shares here, and I actually did a covered call when the market price was $21.50, I think. Yeah, $21.50. And so I set my strike price at $23 just because I was like, it's close. So if it hits it, boom, I'll sell it, profit. If it doesn't hit it, I'll keep my premium, no issue, right? Well, as you can see here, it did actually end up going and passing up 23. Now, I still have a week, May 15th. Yeah, so exactly a week from today. For this to go back under 23, I can just keep my premium and it's no problem. But say if it doesn't, like, and it just stays above it, I have no issue with just taking my difference because I paid $2,248 for my 100 shares and I would be selling it at $2,300. Well, that means that I bought, again, $2,248 and sold at $2,300. So that's a $52 profit right there. On top of the $51 premium that I got for doing this. So if you do that math, that's $103 that I just have just to have, right? And Bank of America is not super duper volatile. I mean, recently it has been a little up and down, but it's not going like way up, way down, way up, way down. So that does help me out a lot with this. But even then, as soon as this like call gets exercised, let's see. As soon as this call gets exercised right here at 23, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna start selling some put options, and I'm gonna keep selling put options. And hey, if Bank of America never goes down that low, I'll just keep taking my premiums. Eventually it will, and I'm gonna set my put options lower. Probably I'm gonna set it lower than this. So what does that mean? Well, it means that after I sell this at 2,300, I'm gonna keep selling put options, collecting premiums until my cost average that I can buy 100 shares is lower than it was now. Meaning I'm getting 100 shares for cheaper on top of getting $103. So yeah, I'll keep selling my put options, and say I set it at 21. One day the market goes down again or a little bit, and I have to buy 100 shares at $21. No problem. I'm perfectly fine with that, right? Because I already have them at $22.48. So why would I not want to get them for $21? You know what I mean? And so when that day comes, I'll get assigned it. I'll buy the $2,100 worth of Bank of America, and then I'll probably come back up. $23 covered call, $23 covered call. Collect the premium until the day that it goes up past this. Now, of course, there are risks to this, of course. Like if Bank of America tanks down to $8, like I could be in some problems. But at the same time, this is a stock that I'm going to own. Like, I want to own this for a long, long time. So I have no issue with waiting out that wave. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to maybe do any covered calls. Or I could just do covered calls that are way out of the blue. Like if it drops to $8, I can do them at 11. I doubt it would go up $3. And yeah, so I would be able to just keep taking that money. Now, it would suck, obviously, if it went up to 11 and I sold that low. So I'd probably actually do it a little bit higher than that. But, you know, if you wanted to do this, if you want to do it, make sure absolutely that you did your own due diligence and you understood where these prices are fluctuating towards. And if you don't want to own the stock, if you don't want to risk having to own 100 shares of a certain stock, don't do this. Like, don't do the wheel with that certain stock just because it's maybe cheaper or the premiums are better. I'm telling you, like, the day's going to come where I'm going to be stuck with Bank of America and it's going to be below and I'm going to be stuck with it for like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, of course, it's going to happen eventually. But the thing about that is that if I don't do this and I just kind of sit on these stocks a little bit, like, honestly, all I'll be doing is just sitting on my Bank of America stocks for 10 years, right? Whereas if I can keep doing this and maybe lowering my average cost or lowering my cost basis at some point, I have no issue with taking an extra 20 bucks here, 30 bucks here, 40 bucks here, lowering my cost average or lowering my cost basis. So yeah, so the wheel strategy is definitely something that I'll do. If you guys do want me to show you more like live, like, okay, I'm buying this because of this, definitely let me know. I have no problem doing it. Like I said, this is something I've been doing for almost a month now. And I've been having success with it. I haven't really seen any negatives at the moment. Of course, if I do, I will let you guys know. But yeah, if you do want to see more stuff like this, if you do want to see some other options I'm doing, I was doing some Bitcoin, but sadly, I was doing a swing trade and I sold at like 9,200 and it went up to 10,000 today. I'd have made an extra like 80 bucks if not, but whatever. And you know, it happens. But if you guys do want to see more stuff like that and want to see what other options and trade options I'm doing, definitely let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.